Welcome back to another
Bang, bang, bang.
DYH episode.
No worry with
Before
that,
we get
man.
into this episode, make sure to like,
Uh,
comment, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe.
You're gonna put the buttons like here.
yeah, it's like one here, one
Yeah,
here.
naturally. But yeah, take it away.
But today, guys, we're joined by a very, very special guest, a good friend of ours. He's a creative director, creative. He's a caster. I forgot the name of the magazine.
These
magazine.
Dheys magazine, top 100 creator or creative. He's an amazing guy. He's got a wonderful way with the camera. All things creative. He's absolutely brilliant. He's got a crazy style of his own. He's been traveling all across Europe, all across different countries. He's an amazing camera work. He's also building and running a very successful community. He's been shooting at the likes of Wireless, Afrofest, even for some crazy celebrities. We was really super excited to get into his story, and he's only 23 years of age. I can't say much. He's got such a crazy future ahead of him. But today, we are joined with Dheyshawn.
How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm kind of tired still, but you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, I put like that Vaseline like. I don't know if I'm shining too much. I'm thinking.
Oh, the oil one.
You know the oil one? Yeah, that one there.
yeah.
You know the ones that you put a bit too much. It's a bit crazy, but
Can't lie,
should be alright though.
I'd rather go extra than
Yeah, rather
dry.
be that than Ash. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, for sure.
Talk to me. I think the last time, we'll get into the story later on in the episode about how we met.
Nah, for sure.
But the last time we spoke, just before you came on, you was in like Marbella, and then I spoke to you a few days ago. I was looking at your Instagram story. Then you was in like Turkey.
Yeah, something
Then
like that.
the next week you was in like another country.
something like that.
What's all this touring?
Something like that.
What's all this touring? Where you going?
Like that? Where you in there, G?
Like, you know what it is? I like getting out the country, man. You know what it is?
Yeah.
With the work that I'm doing, like I think a lot of people try to stick to London when there's a lot of work that you can get internationally, which pay better as well. So like obviously I was like a couple of days, I don't know what, a couple of days ago I was in Turkey. I was shooting out there. You met Junior, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Solid
it's
peoples.
with Social Pro. So obviously he has a lot of artists internationally. So obviously he needs people to shoot content. So I was out there shooting with this German artist.
Wow.
And then the month before that was the crazy month. So that's when I went to Greece, and then from Greece I went to Prague.
Straight.
No. I went Greece. I went Yard.
Okay.
Then like 2 days after I went to Prague.
2 days.
And then from Prague I went to Marbella. But
Straight.
even to get to Prague, I went from Brom to Luton to get there, because I don't know why they booked it from Luton. But obviously, flew from Luton to Prague. You know what I'm saying? Like it was cool still. I like traveling around. Like, you know what I'm saying, you see different cultures. You know what I'm saying? It's a different experience.
Get to experience something new.
Yeah, no, for sure, man, for sure.
So how does it feel like being able to travel to different countries for something that you love?
No, I love it still. You know, I've always liked traveling. Like, I don't like staying in the same place. Like, a lot of people that know me, you know what I'm saying? If I tell them, yo, let's meet up for somewhere, they'll probably think that we're going to end up in Germany. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't know where it'll take
I
you.
like moving about, man. I like moving about, for sure.
Fair enough. I think for the people who don't quite know you, just you're Dheyshawn, you're creative director, you're a bunch of different stuff for the camera, and there's now at this kind of point in your career where work is coming in thick and fast, that's taking you abroad, so we're kind of like on a new level almost.
No, for sure.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So then I guess going into a bit about what you do at the moment, I guess, is there anything you could share with us about like what you're doing currently or around this time period?
Like any new projects that I'm working on?
Yeah.
Trying to think. What can I talk about? I mean, you know what? Like I work a lot with like Universal Music like recently.
Wow.
So I've been working with like a lot of their artists, and like it's like artists that I've never heard of in my life. But I think it's cool kind of working with them because it's like people you never heard of, but like they're successful. You know what I'm saying? So kind of just seeing how they navigated their success and just networking with them. Like even like I worked with one guy the other day. I think his name's Elliot something, and he's like a Elvis. It's like an Elvis impersonator or something.
Yeah. I know them guys. There's one for there's one for like Ronaldo. bare celebrities
Yeah,
have
but
like
it's signed to Universal,
yeah.
innit? And he had a show in Brom, and he's doing his own little thing. But it was good though. You know what I'm saying? It was different.
different kind of
It was
people.
different instead of just like the straight rapping business. You know what I'm saying? Like it was cool, man. It was cool. And that man just have budget anyways. So it's just like
Yeah, the money's
Tanya,
talking.
literally.
So we spoke about it a bit. We got to talk about it. These 100 top creative. How does it feel to be an award winner for, I guess, it's a hobby that you have a passion? What was it? Talk to us. What was the process?
And also, yeah. How did you even? How does one get selected or nominated for these?
So
Yeah,
I
let me
can't
know,
like
I'm trying to get on board.
I didn't even know about it like when I seen it because I think this is like I don't know when it occurred. I don't know if it was I think it was New Year's or like Christmas. I can't remember exactly. But I remember someone said it to me. I was bare confused. I was like, "Why is my picture on there?" I was like, "What's going on?"
Am I in
innit?
trouble or something?
And then,
Like,
and
what?
then people were sending me, I was like, these top man. I was like, I don't know how I ended up on there, but I guess I don't know. People must recommend you or whatever. Like, I have no idea. But then I think I must have been at a Boohoo Man event, which was like this year, and I met one guy. I don't even know him, but like he's been following me on Insta for time, and he's like, I was like, what God, you telling me? He's like, oh, I know him from Insta, and he was the guy that recommended me. I don't even know him.
Oh,
But I've just been following him like the whole time, and I think he does camera work as well. But obviously, he must have been seeing what I do on Instagram, like obviously my consistent posting and stuff like that. And
consistent,
like,
so consistent.
I'm saying, let me get him on there. So that was a cool experience though. Like I didn't expect it, because I'm not really at the point like at my top point yet. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of things, but I'm not at my top point yet. So yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like it was cool to kind of see that for sure. That
Getting
cool.
your flowers whilst you're still here.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool.
I have a question.
For sure.
So, how exactly did you get into the whole creative sort of industry?
Okay, so you know what? I always liked being creative anyways, even from like a child. You know what I'm saying? I always liked photography when I was a child actually. Or like just building stuff. So like that's kind of like why I liked architecture as well. That's what I studied in sixth form. But like
wouldn't expect it.
yeah, no, literally, yeah. So
Wouldn't
literally
expect it at all.
sixth form, I actually went to engineering sixth form in Wolverhampton.
No way.
Yeah, no, literally that's before I started though. But
Okay.
obviously then I kind of got into the whole like photography, whatever business, like following lockdown in it. Because obviously I think I preferred that. Because I think if I ended up with architecture, it's a silly reason. Well, this wasn't the main reason, but one of the reasons was every architect that I knew had a bold patch. I was like, I wasn't trying to end up like that. I wasn't trying to end up like that, man. But it's like stressful, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather switch it up and do something else that I like. So it's actually mad because the day before lockdown, my mom came back from Florida.
Okay.
And like a family friend got me like a whole camera kit.
Wait, Florida? Are you American?
Yeah, I was born in New York. I wasn't born in Florida. I was born in New York.
Fair.
So I came when I was like 2, 3.
Okay.
That's where my dad's side's from. Mom's from the UK, Jamaican.
Come on.
So
Pick up my yardies, man.
Big up my yardies.
But what was I gonna say now? Obviously, brought me this kit now, and obviously through lockdown, I knew how to use a camera, but I was using it as a hobby. I didn't really know the main how to use different settings and stuff like that. So it's a thing where like in lockdown, I remember I was watching YouTube videos how to use this camera. I can't remember what camera it was. Some Canon.
Basic.
Okay.
Canon. I think it's a Canon Rebel T6 or something like that. I don't know what that is from. Canon Rebel T6, and I was using that.
We'll put something
Yeah,
what it looks
put a
like.
picture. Yeah. So I feel I got a picture anyways. So what's it again? Yeah. So I got that Rebel T6. So I was learning how to use it, and then literally soon as I had the lockdown break, linked up with my friends. Cause a lot of my friends are in fashion type of stuff, modeling and stuff. So I linked up with who's the first person I did a shoot with? Who was it? One of my friends, Mercedes. I used to know her in Time Store.
Shout out Mercedes.
Shout out Mercedes. I don't know where she is right now. Shout out Mercedes. I remember I did a shoot with her in like one park or something like that. You know what I'm saying? People love that shoot. I just literally and then literally from that shoot I put it on my website and I was showing people, and then I think people like the fact that I had a website.
Yeah.
Professional.
Because a lot of people would just post on Insta. I weren't posting on Insta back then.
Okay.
I post fit videos, but I weren't posting work. I was just posting just pictures of me and it. I had a separate website which was my work. So obviously people send that around and people recommend to different things, and that's how I kind of built, you know what I'm saying, the client base from there.
From there, just kind of shut off.
So in summary, you had a shoot with your friend.
Yeah.
And then you uploaded it to a website, and then from there you was able to get different.
Kind of keep going.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because obviously, it's just more like, I think a website's always professional. I think it's always good to have a website. Because if Instagram goes down, you're done for. You know
Finished. Yeah.
what I'm saying? You're done for. So
Fair enough. I hear you still. Architecture's a new. Do you say, is that really quickly before we go on? Is that common for maybe we got some potential architecture students watching, or some architects right now, and they're maybe thinking to branch out or get a side hustle going on and see where it takes. How really quickly? How easy was the transition?
I mean,
Or how hard was it?
I can't lie. Like, I think it was like 3 years ago. I must have seen someone that went to the same sixth form and was talking about who actually does engineering or architecture right now, fam.
Yeah.
I think he was the only person, fam. I can't lie.
From
So,
the
you know,
whole
it's-
engineering
so I think,
school.
you know what it is with engineering? I think it's that school was just ridiculous. I can't lie. It's foolishness, fam. But anyways, he was the only guy that's actually doing engineering. Everyone else is doing their own thing.
Different
you know what
things.
I'm saying? Like, I'm doing photography, whatever. People doing forex trading. There's people trapping. There's different things going on.
Everyone's
so I
doing
think,
different
you know what I'm saying?
lanes.
But I think it helps. It helps in terms of like
The skill,
figuring
the
out what
core
you want.
skills.
Obviously, not to get into trapping, but like obviously
Yeah.
just find different skills. You know what I mean?
Nice, still.
Transferable.
Transferable skills.
Yeah, no, for
Transferable
sure,
skills.
for sure.
So it's possible if you're sitting
Yeah.
there doing engineering, you don't quite like it. I mean that there's ways to maneuver. Do you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
And actually cross into different paths as possible. So what I really want to talk about as well, we know you do a lot of work with some crazy clients.
Yeah.
When I looked at the website, I was thinking, what? Huh? You done that? What's been even I saw you was even doing some stuff with wireless as well. What would you say has been your best experience and your worst? We'll start with your worst. Worst filming experience.
Worst filming experience. Ooh.
Kind of put you on the spot there. I'll give you a second to think about it.
I mean, I'm trying to think. There's one shoot that was probably like the worst and the best together.
okay.
How does that make sense?
How does that mean? Sense?
So that was that's the shoot I had with Eric Bellinger. So basically,
Whoa,
so
right? Straight in there.
So that shoot there, I remember I had it all set up, had the studio set up, and then I remember in the morning I was at home, and the studio were messaging me saying that the studio got is basically I can't use the studio because she's got long COVID. And I was like, fam, what? I said, yes, exactly. Like, what is long COVID, fam?
What's short COVID? Like, what's long COVID?
And how long have you had long COVID? How do you know it's long? You know what I'm saying? How do you know it's long? You're saying everything's sounding long. So I'm like, what's going on? Yeah? She's like, no, let me allow this woman now to find a backup. So obviously, I'm at home. I still need to go back down to London to shoot, innit? So I'm trying to figure this out while I'm getting ready. I'm asking other people, yo, you know any more spots, blah, 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 blah. Because the thing is, even with this woman, because I've worked with her before, like, I can just pay her on the day. So it's good that I didn't pay her because then I had money to get like another location, innit? You know what I'm saying? So it's a thing where, what was it now? I had to look for a location and I ended up using my auntie's apartment.
No way.
Which is crazy. But like, basically, she has like a communal section at like the top floor, innit? So we ended up using that. There weren't like too much people there. Most people didn't really know, like, we really know Eric Bellinger is like the into like R&B or like black.
What area?
Okay. What area was it?
Yeah.
Greenwich.
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 Okay, yeah, Greenwich.
Greenwich.
Okay, yeah,
So,
fair enough. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ended up using that. But then that was jarring because when we got there, I didn't know how much people he was going to bring in it. So he brought about 10 man with him. You know what I'm saying? I had like 5 man with me. And then obviously we upstairs. I don't know if my auntie was there, I can't remember. But we were upstairs doing the shoot. And she wants to call me saying, reception telling us, we need to move. I was like, what do you mean? But the thing is, she didn't tell me, that only a certain amount of people supposed to be up there. I didn't know that. So obviously now I had to be like to them, tell his manager, we can't do it. So like we have to, we probably can do it outside or something, but I have to figure something out, innit? So I was just so all mad in it. So I had to pull people aside to be like, okay, cool, what we're gonna do? But obviously Eric and them man, they're mad chill, so it wasn't that deep in it. I think the other artists, they're maybe like one diva or something.
Yeah.
So it's one of them ones where we ended up patting in the other side of the building because there's 2 sides of the building in it. So I had to pay like £100, which is cheap, way cheaper than the studio I was gonna get anyway. So paid that, did the shoot. We went like a bit over time, but like it doesn't really matter. And it's funny because while we was doing the shoot, no one would notice that. Literally, while we was doing the shoot, like say like we're doing the shoot over here. There's a man them doing one birthday barbecue over here. I'll tell you still. There's a man them doing barbecue, fam, on the balcony part, fam.
Living it up, bro.
And you wouldn't even know, fam. And the thing is, what was cool is Like they had bare food left over, so after we finished the shoot, we just
got
eat
some
the food.
food.
Like it was chill. So like it was terrible, but then we ended up making
Everything
it
worked
work,
out in the end.
So I say probably that one.
You say like that kind of stuff happens a lot, like because I guess in the filming world, one thing or one skill that you definitely learn that is transferable is situational awareness. How to deal with problems, how to problem solve like on the spot really quickly.
That's what. Yeah, I think I can solve problems on the spot. That's what it is with this. You have to know how to. I'm saying move quick still, because you have to always have a backup for the backup. That's what I'm saying. I always tell people you need a backup for the backup, man.
Have a
Because you never know.
backup for the backup.
No, literally, because even if I had a backup for that studio, I would have been pattern store. But I didn't really think about it. I just thought the studio, you know what I'm saying, be cool. I have the one studio, but you never know with shoots in it, you know what I'm saying? The COVID and, you know what I'm saying?
Long
COVID and that, you know?
I get long COVID.
Long COVID, it's all long, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's something that we spoke about before though, like growing up in the hood and that, like the different transferable skills that you can learn that you don't realize that can be valuable until you put yourself in a position to do like problem solving. Like how many times, I'm looking at you specifically, how many times has something happened or something's gone wrong and you have to quickly
think of the next solution.
Too many times. Hearing this happened to this guy, but I'm here. I got a problem. You don't have to call that. A lot of times, as in my teenage years, stuff was popping off like different issues with different people. I'm trying to problem solve, reconcile this guy with this guy, so he doesn't go to.
This?
So we're from East London.
East London.
All over East pretty much, but Wolf and Forest.
You say you know about Shoreditch?
Yeah, know about ditch.
Shoreditch.
Over East, we call that one ditch.
Ditch, that's nuts.
Nuts, but so many times that, remember when I was younger, I have to solve this problem with this guy, so my brethren doesn't go like boot off this guy's mum's yard and that, and then now it's all mad. You get so them skills are life changers.
Serious.
Life changing.
I remember you was talking about doing work with wireless as well. What was it like working with wireless?
Cool. So first time I actually got into wireless officially was like basically shooting. I'm not even gonna say the person. I was shooting with one agency, and then basically they got me to work because they basically was doing the whole socials for wireless allegedly. So, obviously he's telling me okay, everything's confirmed and stuff like that. I pull up on the day now. I was with my guy. Have you met Orlando?
I've met Orlando, and he done a place.
My guy, Iconic Figures. He does camera work.
He done a placement. We can talk about that, but
that's a yard day. No, the other guy that I work with, you probably seen him on like my post in it. I posted him. You know what I'm on about?
Iconic Figures. He's even like verified now, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so obviously I was with him. Pulled up now.
He was when.
He's got
that some
he's got some Iron
Man set up.
With his equipment, it's different with the equipment still. Like the done, it's crazy with the equipment still. Nah, literally. But remember we pulled up there. Pulled up from Brom. Got to the place to accreditation now. Said the names, fam. Said, yo, you're not on the list, fam. I was like, what do you mean? I said, what do you mean? Like, you're not on the list. I was like, that's dead still. Let me bell him. So about the done, yes, bare loud. I was like, yo, what's going on? The man's in there. I hear bare noise in the background. He's like, I'm in there still. Yeah, like, and I need to come out. I'll tell you, yo, you need to come out still. Like, why is my name not on the list? He's like, oh, yeah, my bad. I was supposed to say, like, basically, they didn't confirm and that. So obviously, blah. So I'm like, nah, that's dead. You gotta come out anyways, fam. So Don comes out now, and I'm telling him, fam, yeah, what's that? This is all dead still. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause man's called away old friend, bro, man, you need to sort it out. But obviously, the time that he came out now, accreditation is closing in like 5 minutes. So guys on a long thing, fam. When he gets there, fam, they're like, the thing's closed. So that was long. So then, you know what? Because we came to London, it was like, yo, we was determined to get into wireless anyways. So like, it's funny because have you heard of the guest list before? Yeah. So on the guest list, it was you know Samuel Eni?
I do.
Samuel Eni. So basically,
I met him.
He put a call out on guest list for a videographer in it. So I must have shouted him, and I got the pattern for that. So then the next day I was there, but obviously because I was with Iconics, I was like, I can't leave my own behind. He needs to come as well because his dream was to go wireless, fam. So I was like, yo, bro, got to get in. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what, pull up with me. And we'll find a way in it because like as long as I'm inside, I can, you know what I'm saying, find someone, you know what I'm saying. So went inside. As soon as we went there, seen one of our guys from Brom. He owns Black Things UK. He got Orlando in, and then we both was inside. We got the press pass, started shooting, and it was all calm still. And then I was seeing that same guy that was supposed to get me in the first time. He was just in backstage, just sitting there doing nothing, fam. I was like, this guy's a joke, fam. But you know what I'm saying? At least I got in. At least I got in, and I made it work in it. But I think with stuff like that,
Take
like
the good with the bad.
it's all tight, especially this.
Hectic.
Yeah, especially this year. Like even like with wireless this year, like I was seeing people like selling like press passes for like obviously for dresses for Drake's. Why am I stuttering? people were selling press passes for Drake wireless for £3,000, and that's something you get for free.
Free big boys.
But because it was Drake and people selling for £3,000, because you know what I'm saying, you're backstage, isn't it? Because really,
Drake,
I was seeing man them there that I don't know why they were at wireless, fam, but they were backstage with Ty Dolla Sign and that. I was like, this is
okay.
It's just random stuff. But you know what it is? It's more about who you know, really. That's what it is. It's more about who you know. It's not even about a talent thing. It's more like, you know what I'm saying? Who do you know? Who can pattern you? You know what I'm saying?
This industry, the creative sector, it's more about who you know. And I guess maybe your work kind of shows after.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's important. Those who on the back of wireless saying Ty Dolla Sign, Drake, these celebrities that you met with. I saw you met CentralCee one time.
I knew he was gonna say that. I don't knew he was gonna say that.
See from a yard, and I was like, right. When I saw that on the gram, I was thinking, there's any other big celebrities maybe you worked with, or
like the first like big one like celebrity wise was like Burna Boy, but that was like. That was like when I first started off. That was in Manchester when I had this festival called Coco Festival, which was like, I think I only done it once, you know. It was Burna Boy, Fireboy, DMO. What's the girl's name? It's not Aria Star. It's another female Afrobeat artist.
I was gonna know this.
Not Aria Star. It's not Thames. It was
name, bro.
One that was popping. You know when that Fireboy DMO was popping. Someone around that era.
I don't even know, bro. What, Thames?
It was Thames or someone else. It was Aria either. I have no idea. Oh.
You got it in it.
No, was it Tiwa? No, I don't know who it was. But anyway,
one of them.
It was like a whole like group in it, you know what I'm saying? Like I even had Back Row G, that was so random.
Okay.
But like that was so random still. But yeah, I remember that experience. That experience was cool still. Like how I even got that job was so random because I literally, one of my guys works in the barbershop. Well, I used to work in a barbershop called Smoky Barbers. So I used to So you know Fades? Yeah. So obviously I linked up with him.
Go there sometimes, innit? To get trimmed.
Oh, so he's got his own spot now in it. But obviously when he used to work there, I used to see my man there in it. So I had what I used to do back in the day, just have my camera on me for no reason, fam. Just so people knew how they camera work, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because I was supposed to know. Let's say come on, you get what I'm saying?
You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
So I was holding my camera with me, you know what I'm saying? Big rigged up camera for no reason, fam. People thinking I was mad. So there's a guy in the chair who was actually the host for that Burna Boy Coco Festival thing. Okay. So like obviously he's in the camera, he's like, are you a videographer? I was like, yeah. And like obviously I didn't really do too much videography, but I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think when you're starting off, you gotta just say, yeah, fam. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So ended up doing that. And he was like, oh, that is for Burna Boy, blah, blah, blah. And he just, you know what I'm saying, got my train ticket down there. You know what I'm saying? It was a vibe store. But one thing that's crazy about that, I didn't even get paid.
But sometimes you gotta not get paid to, have these sorts of experiences.
Yeah, nah, literally still. But obviously it helps still, because even from me going to that show, I met like a couple other people that I ended up working with, like
network later on down the line.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta do it still. Well, it was supposed to be free. It just the host was on some joke business, and I don't know what happened, but yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man.
So I was gonna ask a question for the viewers watching. Do you have any sort of advice you would give to people that would like to make connections with these celebrities or get into these spaces where you can meet different creatives?
Trying to think. I think there's a lot of events that go on, and like people, I think a lot of people don't know how to get into like certain events. That's why you should join my group chat.
Yeah, join it.
Link in the bio. But like literally, like there's a lot of events going on. Like literally, like they had an event yesterday, Tyler album listening party. Like there's better events going on. You just need to know the right people. So if you go into London events, I can't the same people are at the same events, fam. So you're gonna meet these people, get into this whole London creative collective, whatever, and then they'll show you different events in it, and that's how you'll kind of meet different artists. Also, you can reach out, but that's kind of long. It's better if you meet them in person. Yeah, if you meet them in person, for sure.
Fair enough. I would say, even off the back of that, when it comes to actually, no, I think we'll do that later. We'll say that one. You have to keep watching to find out his top 2-3 tips for networking.
No, for sure.
Off the back of that, then I guess, is there anyone that you've worked with? Tell me if I'm gonna get you in trouble.
Go on.
Is there anyone that you've worked with, any famous celebrities that maybe you've had to even turn down and not work with for whatever reason?
Well, like not directly, but like there was one time when
An opportunity.
when I was asked basically like to shoot like for CentralCee, and so like he had a show in
For the Oakley.
I think it was someone shouted me and he had the show in I think it was London, and like I remember like he had this show going, but it was last minute, so I was like I had something else to do, so obviously I was working on a with Orlando. He was working on like a documentary like series thing in it, and I was doing like other work as well. So it was either I sort that out, which is like a long term goal that we're sorting out, or go to this CentralCee thing. And I was like, I had to think about it, fam. I was like, fam,
what matters more?
You know what I'm saying? The Don has money, fam. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring my racks up. So I was like, let me sort out what I need to do, which is gonna have a bigger impact than, you know what I'm saying, just shooting for a next man. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'll say it now.
Yeah. Was it hard, Tony? Do you ever regret the decision?
Nah.
CentralCee is a big name,
One of the
multinational,
biggest,
yeah.
Nah, I don't really care about the name thing, you know. Like, I'd rather produce good work when I'm in the right frame of mind to do good work, rather than, you know what I'm saying, jumping out of my seat and running because the next month's there, you know what I'm saying?
I hear it. Run your course, run your own lane. And I guess now, when you do get a chance, because you have already been getting these opportunities, as you've worked on your craft, perfected it, when you now get to those kind of areas, like you would have been way better than you were before. So it's like you kind of earned the right. I feel like, especially with our generation, we want to run before we can walk. You know what I mean? It's all good and all, you know, having high ambitions, but work on your craft.
For sure.
Otherwise, when you do get the opportunity, then you fumble it. Then it's harder to get back to it. When you work on your craft and you do get those opportunities, people see good work. I always like to say, hard work negates luck. So when you're working hard, you're being consistent. It negates the luck factor in the sense of, oh, like I just got lucky and then got a random shoot. It was all the work that you was putting up to that point.
No, literally.
Get a big booking and then
a lot of
bang.
man can just take a picture at a festival, fam. Like, every man can really get in a festival, but not a lot of people can do an editorial shoot with artists, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to build to that and get the connection and stuff like even like Eric Bellinger, like through that, I got that through one of my good friends, Amani. She's a singer as well. She moved to LA recently, but like she was open up for Eric Bellinger. That's how I got the connection. So I was shooting, met him there, met the team, the bed show. When he next came out, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, let's shoot Anwar on it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's in how I was working with that, innit? Or could have been like, oh, let's just shoot. Let's just do a random shoot, innit? And like, you know what I'm saying? It would have been nothing because I didn't prepare myself, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why some people say do certain things for free, because then if you do certain things for free, you can gain experience. And then that experience you gain, you can then show companies that are willing to pay big figures.
So, literally.
I even put in a foot on that. When myself and Dotun was going around to a couple schools, the first kind of ones that we was doing it for free. Not necessarily because we couldn't charge, but there's also a level of people have to know who you are to be able to know your worth. So if nobody knows who you are, you can't demand like a high charge or a high rate because no one knows who you are yet.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Do you know what I mean? So I think it's a good point to put in practice. I'll say one other thing, in terms of as you can all see right now, the man is very fashionable. Where did and if you look on his Instagram, you'll see he's got a very unique sense of style, fashion, his own kind of personal kind of movement.
No, for sure.
Where did that come from?
Probably from like my parents and just like people that I'm around, and like literally like my mom's friend. I think my mom was into fashion, my dad was into fashion, you know what I'm saying? Like mom's friends are into fashion, so like always seeing them,
runs
you know
in the
what I'm saying? Let me
genes.
just run it up here and say, obviously I was born in New York as well, so I went there often, so more of my style was like more that size, and you know what I'm saying, tracksuits, like you wouldn't see me in a
Not
tracksuit.
really.
Fam.
Can we see this hat though? This hat is crazy.
The hat's nuts, isn't it? It's like some
This hat
like
is
denim?
crazy.
some denim business going on.
like
Yeah,
denim.
it's nuts.
This hat is
like
crazy.
denim X
It's
something.
like a
some-
Levi hat
some
with
Levi
a
jeans
bucket
or
hat.
something. Yeah.
This one is crazy. Like,
I'll tell you.
Can't
Literally, one of my
lie.
guys, his brand's called Dedicated, and
Yeah.
like he made the hat. So I don't know how he comes up with this stuff, but you know, I'm just surrounded by a lot of like creatives in it. So like, you know what I'm saying, I always just got this crazy drip on, man. But this is just certain light for today, man.
something like that.
Certain light for today.
Alright. So what do you think about like the whole UK sort of fashion?
Fam, it's dead, fam.
I didn't even say
Dead, fam. We went to I was trying to get one of my guys off the tracksuit thing.
Yeah.
Fam. We brought one tracksuit the other day, fam. Shout out Young Jay. We brought one tracksuit, fam. One neon blue night tech, fam. I told you, fam, you got to return that. stuff.
say that one back.
Nuts, fam. One highlighter. Looks crazy, fam. But yeah, fam. The UK fashion thing, fam. Nah, fam.
If there's one item apart from tracksuits,
Yeah.
UK item of fashion that you had to get rid of, what would it be apart from a tracksuit? Ooh,
Oh,
can I put him on the spot?
You answered this
UK
as well.
item.
But I know exactly what I'd get rid of.
Trying
Actually,
to
no.
think, you know. Besides tracksuits, probably Air Force, you know. I don't like Air Forces.
No, that's crazy, man.
That's
Why
crazy.
Air Force is
Why
like
Airs,
funny?
bro?
Come on,
You know
bro.
what
From
it is?
New
Because-
York, bro.
But no, it is because inevitably it's gonna crease, fam.
Oh no, that's
it's
true.
gonna
Yeah.
crease, fam.
It's
You know
cash
what I'm
loss,
saying?
cash
Like,
loss.
You can get certain shoes, fam, they might get dusty or whatever, but they still look calm in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've got these Jaden Smith shoes on. They're kind of dusty, fam, but they still look calm. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't crease, fam. You know what I'm saying? The creasing thing, like, it is, you know what I'm saying? It eggs me off. Like, I don't know. What am I talking
like
about?
it.
It's just like, nah.
Fair enough.
What about you? What about you?
But how long do we have, bro?
Yeah.
I'd ban Panda Dunks. You know the Jordan the
Oh yeah,
yeah.
those. Oh yeah,
all dunks have to go.
Oh yeah. If you're going back a day, obviously feelers, fam. Them feelers.
Oh,
have to go, fam.
X stuff.
Them extra large feelers, fam. Have to go still.
All dunks have to go.
Yeah,
I say even all New Balances have to go.
that's nuts.
I don't care what no one says. They're not
That's
cool.
nuts.
Nah,
They're
Jordan
not
ones
cool.
have to go though.
Jordan ones have to go,
Jordan
bro.
ones are tight.
They
Jordan
had
ones
to
are
have
deadly
been gone.
You know what is? I think probably mixing Adidas and Nike together, fam.
Oh, that should
it's
be illegal.
problematic
That should be
still.
illegal.
What is it? Slazenger. What else?
Reebok.
Reebok, fam. What else?
You know what really has to go?
What?
I say, and I wonder, is it Gara?
Oh, Goyard.
Goyard.
Oh yeah, don't swear
Get
on.
rid of
Swear
this.
on.
Nah, man, then we have to get some kind of new purse or something.
No,
'Cause
one other thing that needs to stop, fam, is grows, fam. Because a couple man, fam, they got some jacked up teeth, fam. With the girls thing, fam, you know what I'm saying? Like, the girls are calm, though. Like, I have girls, I don't really wear them all the time. Like, I used to wear them all the time, but, you know what I'm saying? Some man have some jacked up teeth, fam,
No,
and
wearing
he's got
girls to
girls
cover
and
it.
like,
Saying
and they're
girls.
getting a man to make the girls with all the cracks in the teeth.
No
and that, fam.
priorities.
It's nuts.
No priorities.
Fix your teeth
Priorities,
first.
man, you know what I'm
A
saying?
few of my mates, literally, they went, I think Istanbul, another one went Alanya the other day. What their teeth? And I was composite bonding. I was like, okay, fair's like, you know, I looked alright.
Would you lot get into like composite bonding?
I was talking about that with my friend Jay literally the other day. I was like, I don't mind stuff, but obviously I don't want the fake teeth looking thing in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind my teeth. My teeth are like the straightest, but I'm not really bothered in it. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't mind if my teeth are like mad straight.
I'd have to have a reason.
Mm.
Like, I'd have to be so, like, gone clear, bro.
Yeah.
Where, like, my smile matters.
But it don't even cost too much.
It's at 1.2.
Depends where you go though. You don't want to get some.
It's like
donkey.
1.2.
Cause like
Like, you
1.2
can
for
go
a
Turkey,
set of teeth
1.2.
is not bad at all.
I think that's nuts though.
I think that's quite good.
Bro, you spent that on the coat, bro. You got that, bro.
Nah, I ain't got that.
He's
But
got that, bro.
you know what it
Said
is?
on.
To be fair, one of my close friends, literally about 3 days ago, completed his composite bonding.
How'd it look?
Kind of nice, you know. Jimmy,
Oh,
kind
sir.
of nice. Yeah.
How
he
much
didn't.
with that?
He spent 1.6,
Oh, yeah, that's,
Okay, alright.
but he only got 5 teeth done though.
5.
Oh, that's whack.
What do you mean?
As in 5. Like,
5 at the front.
Okay, like, that's
like,
whack.
I think these 2 and then.
How does that
So
make
you got a set of grills?
No,
How does that work though?
because I don't.
Broski
Think,
got
But
grills.
wait, did that match it to his teeth?
yeah, because I
But
don't
like,
think.
does it look like it matches though?
Yeah, no, it does. I
But is
feel
it
like,
all the same shade?
Yeah, like
That's
everything's the
nuts,
same
though.
shade and shape. But I think because only a couple of his teeth needed to
Okay,
look
yeah,
nice,
yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
that's
like
nuts, though.
instead of a
That
whole
is
like.
crazy.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Game's
I can't
gone
lie.
left. I'm not
That is
convinced.
nuts.
I'm not
Yeah,
convinced.
I couldn't do. I have to get my whole teeth done if I'm doing that stuff.
Quick question though, would you say there's anything that sparks your creativity? Like, or how do you generate / think of ideas?
Traveling. I think what my friends know me for is doing side missions. So like, you know what I'm saying, you might catch me just somewhere random. You might see me in Guildford, you know what I'm saying, doing work that you
where's
never
Guildford?
know. You know what I'm saying, Guildford. You might see me in
London,
Manny.
below London.
I might go Prague to the day just to work. You know what I'm saying. You
to
never
work,
know. You know what I'm saying. Well, like with me, yeah, it's just like I think traveling around and just seeing different things. That's how I inspire myself. And like I think a lot of inspiration as well comes from music as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because you do a lot as well, and you got crazy work rate. Like you live in Birmingham, but you're always in London, always around, up and down. And as well, you said you do casting sometimes. You do fashion stuff as well. What helps you manage all these different bowls, all these different fruits in different baskets? How do you kind of manage?
How do I manage it? I haven't managed it yet. I haven't managed it yet. I can't like while I'm working on managing it. Like obviously, like I do a lot of things. I try like keeping shit by having like lists of different things. Like, I prefer writing stuff down and then putting it on my phone. I think that helps me. Like in terms of like getting it into my head. But like I use an app called Google Tasks like a lot. This ain't endorsing Google. Google Tasks, like I think that works for me. Yeah.
Okay.
And even talking about going from Brom to London, yeah, I remember there's sometimes me and Iconics literally, because we go in London so much in it, and one thing that's annoying about like the creative thing is like people paying invoices, but it takes like
Time.
30,
It takes ages
30
for it to be sent
60
off.
days to 6
100%.
months or whatever. So obviously
Robbing
we got this imaginary money, fam, but we have to get the train to London, fam.
Yeah.
So a couple of times, fam, man, just have to just bump the train, fam, just pretend you're sleeping and that.
It's
Literally,
real life.
It's nuts, man. It's nuts. It's real life still.
How bad you want it?
So I'm telling you so. So really, how bad do you want it, fam? Because a couple of events that we went to where we got good connections. Like if we weren't there, we wouldn't have them connections. You know what I'm saying? Like there's one time. Actually, I was already in London, but there's one time where there's one Google event that I went to, which helped like when I first started with like connections that I got that I still have to now. It was Social Fix. He had a Social Fix.
I have.
Yeah.
With Mercedes Benson. She had Social Fixed and Google had an event that I was invited to. Only a couple people was invited to. And I remember the day before I was shooting one video. I think it was like the first drill music video that I did. I don't know why I did that.
The man's everywhere.
I remember like that video took so long and so over time that obviously like I didn't have time to book like a hotel. So then obviously after the shoot, they dropped me to this hotel. Obviously I can just book it there. Obviously I went there now. The man are telling me, oh, you can't book it still, overbooked and that. So I'm just in the reception thinking, what you on about? Because online it wasn't letting me book it. So I was like, okay, cool. Is there any others? He said, I'll go down the road to, I don't know, I think it's Premier Inn.
Random.
Went there, the man are like, nah, store. So I was like, cool, this is dead. Because I think this was like 2023 or something like that. I can't remember, 2022. And most people that I knew in London were in London, they were on holiday. So I was thinking, okay, cool, what am I going to do now?
Finished.
So I had an amazing idea to go to. Where did I go to? Heathrow Airport. I got Uber from. I got Uber from. Is it Bromley South?
Bromley, yeah.
I got Uber from Bromley fam to Heathrow Airport because obviously I know Heathrow Airport. There's 24-hour hotels you can always check in. Anyway. So I got Uber straight there. Slept in the car. Got to this hotel. Hotel price was about like $2 certain fam. I was like, loudest fam. I just catched in I catched in like, you know, like where they serve the food. I was on my laptop, catched there. I must have conked out for like 2 hours. Got straight up fam. There was one wait, where did I go? Got straight up fam. Went to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? I had to wash my armpits or something, fam. You know what I'm saying? Wash my face, fam. Flew
in
straight
the airport sink.
Nah. From the Premier. It's like a Premier Inn, innit? Like they have like the disabled bathroom. They got them ones are upgraded still. Them man got the sinks and you know what I'm saying. But went in there, you know what I'm saying. First I went to this Google event. No could tell no different. You know what I'm saying? And then literally
How
from there, I
bad
got
do you want it?
That's what I'm saying.
How bad do you want
That's
it?
what I'm saying, fam.
The man went
I'm telling
from Bromley. The worst thing about that story is Bromley. That's not even the closest airport to Bromley.
Fam, I didn't even know that still. The thing Gatwick, innit?
He's not from London, so he
That's
wouldn't
what I'm
actually
saying,
know.
the flew to
You wouldn't actually
Heathrow.
know,
I
but
don't
as
even
soon
know
as
how
he
much
said
that
it,
Uber was, fam. But I just did it, fam, because I ain't stay on no road, fam.
how bad do you want it? The hunger.
Literally.
Quickly, what keeps you motivated?
Oh, what keeps me motivated? I think just my passion keeps me motivated. I think the people around me, close people around me, keep me motivated. I think what keeps me motivated is like where I can get to. You know what I'm saying? I know where I can get to. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what keeps me motivated as well.
Having a vision.
What would you say is better?
Sure.
Motivation or discipline?
Ooh, okay.
Ooh. Why are you asking me questions like this?
Some dangerous questions though. I'll say motivation, because you can have discipline and have no motivation. Then it's not gonna make sense. But if you have I'm mixing myself up. I'm mixing myself up. Wait, if you have motivation and you don't have discipline, you can still be motivated to do things. But if you have discipline and you don't have no motivation, you're not gonna do anything.
The drive.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have the drive to do it, you know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna make sense.
Fair enough. I get you. And because you said we'll give it to them, I said super master networker. In fact, you got your own community as well, building that even adds to your networking.
Yeah.
When you're at these events, for somebody who again wants to come to these kind of events and meet these people and then potential clients, etc., give me like a couple points that you always make sure you do at an event before you leave the door,
Before I get to event,
or even whilst you're there.
I mean, I can't lie. With me, obviously, the one thing that I used to do back in the day, I used to just have my camera with me all the time. So people are like, oh, you camera, blah, blah, blah. Or like people that are cameramen themselves, in it, they'll come up to me because they'll be like, oh, what camera is this, or blah, blah, blah. And then another thing was just like the way that I was dressing it. So people come up to me anyway. So it's more like I don't really have to go up to people unless they're moving stush or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people just come up to me and be like, oh, yo, this fits hard, blah, 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 what you're telling me. You know what I'm saying? So I think leading from like networking with people, what I used to do is message them literally the day after and be like, oh, it's nice meeting you.
Following up
my
with
website
them,
and blah, blah, blah. So I think following up still, because a lot of people will network and just follow them and that's it, fam.
That's it.
You know
Just
what I'm
got the
saying?
1+ follow on Instagram.
Yeah, but the thing is, because I post as well to see the updated with what I'm doing, and you know what I'm saying? But a couple man that probably just started networking, might network with flipping, I don't know, Digger D's management or something, but then they ain't messaging on the end, fam. There's no point. Fam. The man's gonna unfollow them. You know, I'm telling you still. That's what happened. Like literally, I networked with it was Thames manager.
Wow.
And, like he followed me, fam. But obviously, I forgot to message him because I was doing bare different stuff.
Yeah.
He ended up unfollowing me, fam. Terrible. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta check up on people, innit?
Follow. Because I even think I relate. Because when I first met you a couple of times, through Andre, and the first time, and then the second time, you guys will actually know. But Dheyshawn actually. He played a big part in this whole Beyond Your Hood thing even being a thing. Filmed the first, I'll explain the story. We met a first time with Andre and he was doing some stuff for Andre and I was like, oh, cool. It's hard to forget this guy, but you see you do high dress, it's hard to forget. So I think the second or third time I met him was at a lunch, Ibrahim, Go Up Magazine. He was doing like a creative lunch and I remember it was in Greenwich and I was mad late. I even went to the wrong Nando's that we was doing. So I pulled up like mad late, like an hour in, that was about to be done. And I shared with him my idea. And he was like, why don't you start? And I was just like, got to chat to my bread chin and we got to like sort things out and whatever. So he looked at me dead in the eye, like I look in his camera, and he said, he's laughing because he really knows what happened. He looked at me dead in the camera and he said, if you don't film or release anything today, I'm going to kick you out of this community. I said, huh?
No choice.
No choice. Dheyshawn, as he always does, he's just got his big camera.
Fam, my camera's literally the same.
It's like one of those that you can't see, but that we're filming on.
Well,
big camera, and
business.
it was just like Dheyshawn's there.
Right now.
Go outside. I had like maybe 5 minutes to just think of what I wanted to say. Bish Bash was, remember I posted it. got so much love from it. And then I was like, you know what? Called up bro the same day. I was like, bro, guess what happened? And now we're here. It's a full story.
Fam. You know, it is a lot of people. You know, one thing as well, fam. A lot of people just talk. Fam. Need to stop talking. Stop talking to do something. Fam. Even tell my guys that as well, fam. I tell you, I quite the other day. He's like, yo, he wants to start doing like these, like videos, basically helping people with camera work and different things, fam. I was like, fam, stop talking. I told him, yo, shut up, fam. But that's because my bedroom. I was like, yo, shut up, fam. You just start the thing because the thing is, if any man asks you a question about a camera, you're gonna tell them straight away, fam. So what are you thinking about? You got a camera, set up the thing, fam, and record, fam.
I feel added right now. There's bare ideas I've been sitting on. I feel
the
added.
thing, fam. But obviously, you know what I'm saying? I can say it for myself as well, innit? But obviously, you know what I'm saying? I hold myself accountable as well, innit? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Have friends that hold you accountable as well. Yes. I think that's good as well, for sure.
What's next? What's next for you?
What's next, fam? To get out of this country, fam, more international, more international visits. Now the UK is calm still. I just like traveling it. It's not even nothing personally. You know what I'm saying I like traveling in it, and I definitely want to venture out more to the US and do more stuff out there. You know what I'm saying?
Where specifically? Do you have any?
Well, I definitely want to go LA because obviously one of my friends, Amani, she moved out to LA, so I definitely want to check out LA. That's like the main hope for everything. Atlanta as well. That's good for like black business. Like a lot of black business in Atlanta. Yeah. Obviously New York.
Home.
I want to check Canada as well. I heard about Canada, so.
My brother lives in Canada.
Oh, so
he doesn't live in like the main area. He lives in like the French side, Montreal.
Okay, Montreal. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
No, makes sense. Yeah, but I heard it's nice out there still. Nice. Even what's mad, I have bare clients in Australia, fam. It's bare odd.
This guy.
It's bare odd, fam. I can't lie. Like literally, I had a couple of man that flew out from Australia, fam. We did like, I remember the first Australian client, he shouted me to do one music video. And that was like one of like, was that the first music video? I can't remember. He's with this artist called Dheyshawn, and the guy from Australia, his name Dylan Guy, and he shouted me, and he's like, let's do like a music video for this, and it came out cool still. And then there was another time one of his brethren came over from Australia, did some content with him and his sister. Like I don't know why, but Australia, they love me still.
Serious. Do you have any dream celebrity artist that you want to work with in the future?
SZA.
Management, if you're watching this,
SZA, I'm telling you. Yeah. Fire me. Nah, SZA, I think SZA, Chris Brown. Who else? You know who are the workers as well. You know that guy, that Jalil guy. Yeah,
I don't.
Jalil,
that guy is.
I don't.
This last week,
I like make them rude. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. I've been ill this week, man. I've been sleeping.
I like make them rude.
He's been viral for the last week. Nah, he's been viral before, but in London especially.
No, because I shouted him still. I shouted him on Insta and he replied, but it's on some joke business. I want to try to do a shoot with him because I think that'd be so cool.
But the DJ guy.
No, his name Jalil still.
The DJ guy's doing his DJ AG. He's doing his fingers with Burna Boy the other day. But Jalil is like, let me get him. But he don't have no management and everything. Like he does everything by himself. Okay. I think that's why it's quite hard to like get in touch with him.
Watching this,
let me try to find it.
Shout the boy.
Let me show you that. You must have seen.
But basically, what he does, or what he's been doing as of the last week, he will get different people like creators, etc., to be like, oh my god, I think I've seen that Jalil, and then they record him.
You must have seen that, fam. Ooh, there's no reception in there.
Show us after, innit? Show me after the story. Yeah, the reception's a bit bad in the studio.
No, literally.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Jalil. So Jalil, SZA, Chris Brown. I'm trying to think who else. I think now obviously Drake would be cool as well. Drake. Trying to think of people that I listen to, like mainly people that I listen to, like even like Soul Fago.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man.
Fair enough. People, you had it. You had it. It was there. Where can the people find you if they want to reach you?
You can find me on Instagram, Dhey Atropé, so DheyArtope. That's the same on any social media. Obviously, my website's Artopé Gallery, so ARTOPE gallery.com. Yeah, that's it really.
You have anything coming up in the future that you'd want to tell the people?
You know what is? I don't like saying my plans out. So I just like executing them. You know.
You'll see it when it's there.
You'll see it when you follow my gram. You'll see it.
Follow the gram.
But yeah, man. Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, then you know what to do.
What to do, man? Stop being stingy.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Today I'm here with
Michael.
Oh, I didn't know. I was kind of zoned out. Still, say it. Run that again.
Okay, so today I'm here with
Michael,
Dhey,
and Dotun. Thank you very much for tuning in. And UIH.
We'll catch you on the next one, man. Like, comment, subscribe.
Wow.